One of the most reoccurring posts in Facebook groups for sound people is, which kind of batteries should I use for my transmitters? And I've heard that IKEA Ladda is exactly the same as ENELOOP Pro. Let's explore. I have chosen 4 different batteries that seems like the best option based on posts and experience. I'm not going to make a scientific test, I will not measure anything, and I will not make any graphs or diagrams. This is going to be a simple burn-in test. I will put the batteries in 4 identical transmitters and just wait for them to power off. The transmitters are all the Visicom MTP60s with the 100% same settings, same RF level, 50 milliwatts, same gain, and even the LEDs are set the same. The microphones are the 6060s from DPA, and besides the color, they are all identical. So, let's begin. This is the battery info at startup. The first transmitter is promising a lot, and the rest are pretty similar. And now we just wait. The first thing that happens is already at 3 hours and 55 minutes. One of the transmitters drops the remaining time from 4:40 till 2:10 and we got a battery warning. Then it jumps to 3 hours and 10 and then again to 4:40 where it settles. But the warning is still on. I had a chat with Visicom and they told me they are still working on tweaking those battery profiles. So maybe it's just a glitch and it will perform the 8 hours as indicated at startup. At 5 hours and 56 minutes, we get the next warning. It's transmitter number 4 and it indicates it has 2 hours and 10 minutes remaining. Almost half an hour later, we get the battery warning on the third transmitter. It indicates 2 hours and 16 minutes remaining, which suggests it should run for almost 8.5 hours. Then suddenly at 8:15 something strange happens. The number 1 transmitter, which has 4 hours remaining, just shuts off. No warnings, no nothing. Not very comforting. The next one shuts off at 8:39 and we'll fast forward to the end, which is at 9 hours and 6 minutes. So that's a pretty decent runtime for all the batteries. Almost a full day, at least here in Europe. But what kind of batteries have I used? Let's see. So the first one that promised almost 12 hours of runtime but turned off without a warning is the iPower US lithium battery. And I have not been able to find how many times you can charge it. For me, that's a disappointment since I really had my hopes up and they don't weigh anything. 18 grams is all. Number 2 is the IKEA Ladda. It's the one that had a hiccup after about 4 hours, but it performed as advertised. The lithium cell, which is often preferred by live engineers since it comes with a rack-mountable charger that holds 10 cells. And the winner, ENELOOP Pro. I actually thought it would be passed by the lithium cell, but apparently not. this is the time I should make a conclusion. But something just dawned on me, and since this is going on the internet, I'm sure somebody would notice and comment. As you see here, the ladders are not the ones IKEA sell now. It's from a batch I bought when there was rumors about IKEA discontinuing the ladders. So it has some shelf time on it, but all the batteries in this test were either brand new or had a few cycles on them. Not a good way to make a test. I'm sure there's a lot of opinions about the best way to test batteries, so I made a new test. With all the same batteries again, but this time I got brand new ones, made 3 full charge cycles on them so nobody would suspect foul play. I placed them in the MTP60s again, let them run out, and maybe we'll see some changes, maybe not. All batteries brand new, 3 charge cycles, and here we go. The first one to run out was the iPower US, still without a warning. The next one was the IKEA Ladda, and this time there was no glitch after 4 hours. Third in the row, again, the lithium cell. The ENELOOP Pro is still, in this new test, the one with the longest performance. The new batteries with 3 charge cycles all performed a bit better than the ones in the first test, but that's to be expected. If I should conclude anything after this test, is they all perform almost the same. However, there's almost 1 hour more power in the best compared to the worst. And one thing to note is, there's a huge difference in the price of the batteries. And for the chargers, they come in many variants, with both price and performance to consider. The last few years I've been using the ISDT charger, which for me is at the right price, and the info and settings are very useful. As a little bonus, I made a test of one of these batteries you are always offered on eBay and Amazon. AA cells, rechargeable, with a lot of milliamp hours and to a very low price. I bought a few of the City York 3000 and ran a simple burn-in test. It's the transmitter to the far left, and about 7 hours and 40 minutes, it's done. I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I have.